Hello, and welcome to Cadence Design Systems Fidelity Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature or demonstrate a technique in just a few minutes. In this example, we're going to discuss the various parameters inside Pointwise that you can modify to improve your graphics performance. Now, most modern workstations have enough graphics capability to handle the majority of the cases you're going to be working. But there may be an instance where you have an extremely large model with hundreds of thousands of database services, or maybe you're working on a remote connection, something that's causing you to have less than desirable graphics performance. And so you can make some modifications from within Pointwise to help you improve that. The model you're looking at here is from the height lift prediction workshop, and you can actually download these grids that we provided to the workshop at NASA's website. So the first parameter I want to talk about is in your preferences. So under Edit, I drop down to Preferences. These are all the various sections where you can go in and change your preferences within your Pointwise session. And the second one down is Graphics. So if I check that box, we see with this additional panel that comes up. And the first section is Graphics Precision. The first option is Single, which, as it says, is going to give you higher performance, but at a lower fidelity graphics. Double Precision, which is the default, which is the higher fidelity graphics, but at a slightly lower performance. And then Automatic will switch between single and double as needed. So if you need to improve your performance a little bit, I would recommend checking on Automatic and let Pointwise switch back and forth between single and double as needed to help improve your performance. There's another setting here called Animation Duration. And what this setting controls is the amount of time Pointwise will use going between set views. It's currently at 1 second. So if I go back to my window, put my mouse in the main graphics window, and I'm just going to reset my view using Control-R, and you'll see that it kind of animates between those two set views, and it's doing it over a 1 second interval. So if I set that to 5 and go back to my original view, you'll see now that it's doing it at a much slower rotation to get back to my original view. That's that 5 second duration. Again, that's just a preference you can set. And the last setting that affects performance is this transparency quality. So if you're displaying any of your surfaces as transparent, then you can adjust this slider from performance, which would be a lower quality transparency, to higher quality, but that's going to reduce your performance. So if you're displaying a bunch of transparent surfaces and you're having performance issues, you can drop this slider down to improve that. Now there's another feature in Pointwise that will greatly improve your graphics performance. So let's go and close our preferences. If I go to View, Demote, it doesn't open a separate panel. We see we have a little side panel of options. It's currently set to off, and I can set this to low, medium, or high values. We'll set it to low, and we'll notice that nothing changes immediately in the graphics window. But when I start to move the object, you see it demotes to this wireframe image, which makes it very fast to move around to zoom in. So that's an option to let you manipulate your object quickly at this wireframe mode. And then when you let go of the mouse, stop moving it, then Pointwise refreshes the view to the original image. Now there are options under Demote of low, medium, and high affect the amount of time Pointwise waits before refreshing the view. And that's just to give you more time to, again, manipulate the object in the wireframe mode before it refreshes the view. Now there's another option here that says permanent. And when we set that, again, nothing happens immediately, but as soon as I start to move the object, it moves into the demoted wireframe mode, but it's going to stay there even when I stop moving the image. What this allows you to do is keep it in this demoted view and get to where you want to be, and then you can use F5 to force the refresh when you want it. So this is kind of a nice feature. It's an easy way to move your model around, get to the desired view that you want, and then you can just hit F5 to have it refresh. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button or subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, drop us a line down below or connect with us via LinkedIn, which is linked in the description. Thank you all and have a pleasant Tuesday.